In this short video, you will learn how to use some of the advanced features in CINAHL. If you are new to CINAHL, you might want to start with the first CINAHL tutorial before you come to this one. The advanced features that will be covered are creating an EBSCOhost account, setting up a search in your account, using search history features, and using CINAHL subject headings, a feature found only in CINAHL. Let's start with creating an account and saving searches in those accounts. Begin by getting into CINAHL and clicking on the Sign In link at the top of the web page. It's important to note that this account will also work across all other EBSCOhost databases. You have two options for creating an account, either signing in through your Gmail account or choosing to create a username and password. Remember that your Bradley email account is a Gmail product, but you don't have to use that specific address for this feature to work. If you choose to use the Gmail option, you do need to be signed into your Gmail account beforehand in order for it to work. If you choose the username and password option, click on Create One Now at the bottom of the page and complete the form. With either option, you will have to check that you consent to EBSCO's privacy policy. Do so and hit Continue. You should now see your name at the top right-hand side of the search screen. That indicates that you're successfully signed in. Perform your search or searches using whatever limiters are useful. After performing at least one search, you can click on Search History. It's in the line below the search boxes. You should now see a complete list of all the searches that you have completed during this session. Select the one you want to save and click on Save Searches Alerts, which is the first line after the title of this section. Name your search, and if you want, give it a description, and then hit the Save button. After seeing the notification that your saved search has been modified, you can hit the Continue button. You should now see the search in the Saved Search section of My Folder. Anytime you get back into an EBSCOhost database and sign in, you will be able to access it. If you click Retrieve Saved Search, then your saved search will be added to the search history. You can then rerun the search or use it with the other searches in the search history. On the Save Search screen, you can also choose to create an alert. This function will automatically rerun the search and email you if there are new additions to the search. This feature is nice if you are working on a large review article, and if you have any questions about it, you should contact the Health Sciences librarian. Let's talk about using the search history features now. The search history features can be used to build more complex searches to narrow or expand your results. For example, librarianship is a subject heading that was not used in the original search, but can be used to reduce the number of results from the original search. You could type all your search information again, but thanks to the search history, do not need to. Just type in the new information, select the searches from the search history you want to add, and click the Search With And button. Your search results should now reflect the two combined searches. In this example, it resulted in 14 hits. Now for CINAHL subject headings. One place to find terms to help you refine your searches are in the subject headings. CINAHL uses special subject headings that are like MESH, medical subject headings, which are used by PubMed. At this time, there are over 15,000 of these subject headings. To search the subject heading themselves, go up to the top of the web page, click Subjects, and then click CINAHL Headings. Type in the term you are interested in finding the subject heading for, and hit Browse. In this example, for cancer, it says to use neoplasms, because cancer is not a subject heading, and neoplasms is. The word cancer specifically can be found in other subject headings, such as the ones below, but not for the disease itself. Here are examples of subject headings where neoplasms is used to describe cancer. You can become very specific with your subject headings. For example, if you only want patients with breast cancer, you could use breast neoplasms, which is a subject heading under neoplasms by site. Be aware that you might lose some articles if you get too specific. Now, you can add search terms to your search from the subject heading page, but it's usually a good idea to go back to the main search page and add the subject headings to your search yourself. If you build your search from this subject heading page by clicking the box and then the Search Database button, it won't let you control where the subject heading will be specifically. For example, it might search for your term only as a major or a minor subject heading. To make sure your term is searched for in all the different types of subject heading locations, go back to a new search, put in your term or subject heading in a search box, and change that specific search box from Select a Field to Subject Terms, using the drop-down box. This will then search all of the subject headings in the record and nowhere else. If you have any questions about these advanced features, you can check out the tutorials from EBSCO located under the Help link when you're inside CINAHL, or you can contact the Health Sciences librarian.